Hey guys, welcome back to my next book preview video. This week we have Alphonse Mucha Masterworks. Mucha, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. This one is by Rosalind Ormiston. Again, I'm probably pronouncing the names wrong. So a quick look at the front and back there. So let's get straight into this, see if I can find the contents so that you guys can take a look. There it is. Hopefully this fits okay on camera. It is a very big book. I have had to zoom out a little bit just to actually fit it in. So I've just checked and it's actually about 11 inches by 11 inches. As you can tell, this is a square book, which I'm not normally a big fan of personally, but for some of the the ratio, the size of Alphonse Mucha's work, it actually works pretty well. I have some books that were more sort of standard vertical books and didn't fit in very well. It's quite good the way it displays these. It kind of works well with a square book for this one is what I'm trying to get at there. So throughout this book, like a lot of Alphonse's other art books, you'll see a lot of his work, a lot of different styles which we'll talk about, and then you'll see things like this where it's like products and advertising that he's worked on. I won't claim to know much about Alphonse Mucha, by the way. I'm certainly not an expert. I've only just recently discovered him, and I just love the whole Art Nouveau style. Ones like this, for example. I will say there is a little bit of nudity in this book, nothing extreme, nothing rude, it's all very artistic and very minor as well, but there are some pages that I am skipping a little bit because of that, just to be safe on YouTube, because we know that YouTube does not approve of nakedness. So I do like these pages where there's actually 4 spread across them. As you've seen, there's some where it's a full page one and they're really nice. These ones are really nice as well, though, the way that they're displayed. Seems to have certain themes as well that sort of match one another in terms of colours. I think some of them, from what I read, were based on like certain months of the year, or certain seasons of the year, I should say. And I bought this book because I want to actually learn a little bit more about his style, but not necessarily so much about reading a book start to finish, though. That's not really me, if I'm being honest. More so, I learn by actually drawing, if it's an artist that I'm studying. So I bought it so that I could actually study from his work and draw them, copy them and pick up on things. It looked really complex to me at this stage. I haven't started any studying of his work, so the patterns, the background, how he comes up with them, and just the fact that he has phenomenal drawing skill. There is another book actually that is called Drawing, and it's like, Alphonse Mucha's Drawings. It's a green Dover book. I haven't got hold of that one yet, but I know that is absolutely full of stunning sketches. I did actually do another video where I previewed 3 of his other books, and there's 2 of them there. I don't have the 3rd one on hand. And I gave a little bit of information about those, but it also included things that I wasn't as keen on in those books, which sort of led me to getting this book. And there's another book, again with a green cover, that is just full of his Art Nouveau work, which I really want. From what I can tell, this one and that green one I just mentioned, something with fairy tale in the title. I'll put links in the description box below to them anyway. I'll put links to where I got this one from as well, because I got it for a good price. These are absolutely stunning. I love this sort of line art style. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted there. So what I was saying is this book and the green one seem to be more full of the sort of Art Nouveau style that I'm after. Yeah, they've got other bits like this breakdown of the patterns, and there's a lot of information that, as I say, I haven't actually read it. But some of those other books that I just showed quickly on screen there, there was a lot of, I won't call it filler because it was very relevant information, but for someone like me who wants to just study from the artwork, there was a lot of different styles. When I wanted to focus on the Art Nouveau style, there was a lot of text, and one of them's a huge book. In fact, there was an awful lot of text, and it was a little bit like, it wasn't really what I was looking for. So that's the other thing to mention. There are a few styles throughout all these books. As mentioned, there's sort of advertisements and things like that. There's his beautiful work like this, what I consider the Art Nouveau style. And then there's certain books have a lot of things like this, like photos of the, I guess you'd call them decorations of products, maybe. Decorative products. One of them was full of like earrings and all sorts of fancy things like that, which again is cool, but wasn't really what I was looking for. So I was pretty excited to get my hands on this one. I would recommend this one over those other ones I showed. But he also has some sketches in those other books which are really nice, which, there isn't too many of those in here. They look more like pencil sketches. But these sort of Art Nouveau styles, the ones with a line art, really clean, not necessarily much shading in them, a lot of floral backgrounds and things like that. He does have a more painterly style as well, which again features more heavily in the other books. So I would say this one is more focused on the Art Nouveau images, at least compared to those other ones. So I mean, if it was up to me, I would just have a book just full of these images with nothing else in, you know, front to back. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to get my hands on that other green one. I will be showing previews of that as well, so maybe by the time I've got that one, or by the time you guys are watching this video, I'll be able to put links in the description box below to hopefully a book preview of that one. I'll put everything below, so make sure you check out the description box. I think actually, coming across it, I think this is the cover of the larger book that I mentioned. That's an absolutely massive one. Now, in terms of the page count of this one, it does actually have 200 pages, so there is quite a lot in this. And the quality of it is really nice as well. You can tell when you're flicking through the pages, it's very thick. The print quality seems very good as well. And you can probably tell I've probably been showing way too much of this book on camera. But I am still skipping a lot of pages at a time for the most part. But that's pretty much it, guys. I think I've probably covered enough there. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And let me know in the comments what other books you guys want to see next. And of course, make sure you check out the other book videos of Alphonse Mucha's work. Thanks so much for watching.